and welcome back to my channel. It's Ashley here, and if you are new, hey girl, hey. So today in this video, I'm going to be doing a thrift flip video. So if you want to know how I transform these pieces, keep on watching. Okay, so for my first thrift flip, I turned these super cute metal frames into some awesome wall decor, which is definitely farmhouse style. So let's get into it. So for the first transformation, I'm going to take these metal decor pieces that I got from the thrift store and I'm going to frame them out with wood. So I literally got this idea from Bernadette. Thank you so much, because in one of my thrift haul videos, she was like, oh my gosh, I would totally frame that out with 1x2 boards and stain them. And I was like, that is such a good idea. I love when you guys give me ideas. So I cut my wood, and now I am going to take my miter saw. I am taking it to a 45-degree angle so that I won't have straight cuts. They'll be angle cuts and they will all come together to make a frame. Alright, so for the next step, you already know I'm going to be staining these with my favorite stain at the moment, which is Briar Smoke from Rust-Oleum. And then I'm going to seal these with polyurethane and let them dry. Okay, so now I'm just going to be spray painting my metal pieces, and the color that I'm using is Heirloom White by Rust-Oleum, and I did about 3 coats on each decor piece. So now I'm going to take this matte clear sealer and I'm going to seal my pieces. All right, and so the last and final step to this is, of course, framing everything together. So I'm taking my metal frame, I added it to the middle, and now I'm using my nail gun to nail the frame together. I'm also going to be using my wood clamp to clamp these together as well. I don't know why I call them wood clamp, because you can literally use these clamps for anything, but I'm using that to help me make sure everything is nice and tight. Literally, this was the last step. I didn't need to add any sawtooth hanger or anything to the back because these already had the little hangers attached to them, and that's it. So this month, I just wanted to tell you that on October 28th, I am going to be co-hosting with Natalie from Natalie Design to the Nines. Here is Natalie right here. That is not Natalie, that's freaking Riley. Okay, wait. There we go. That's Natalie right there. Every month she hosts Girls Can Use Power Tools Too, and I'm going to be her co-host again, as I said, this month. So if you do DIYs and you're going to be using a power tool, I highly recommend that you make a video so it can be added to the playlist on the 28th. If you want more information on it, make sure you check out Natalie's channel, and I'll have that link down below. Now back to the DIY. Alright, so for the second DIY, I decided to do like a jewelry dish holder slash candle holder, mixing it up a little bit. It literally was a big challenge, especially because of the bottom part was just terrible. It kept bleeding and bleeding and bleeding. But anyways, we're gonna get all into that, so let's get into the second thrift flip. Alright, so for my second transformation, I'm going to be using this lovely candle holder. I loved the legs, so that is why I got it, and also this little dish. So I'm going to be adding these together using my E6000, which first of all, my E6000 always looks like this, so if you have like a hack, let me know. But I just used this to attach the candle holder to the little dish that I had. I don't know what you would exactly call it. I think it's like a jewelry holder or a key holder already. But I'm adding that on top of it. And then I am going to use my clamps, and I'm going to clamp everything together, making sure it's nice and centered, and let it dry overnight. Alright, so I have to talk to you guys about this. So I used my stain blocking primer, which is my go-to with anything that I think is going to bleed through. So I used it on this, and it literally was turning it red. So it was like just bleeding through as I was putting it on. So I think it was whatever dye, as you can see, it's pink, that I was using. So then I used like white spray paint, and it still did the same thing, started to bleed through a little bit. So then I just was like, forget it, I'm just going to use a darker color. So I used the oregano from Rust-Oleum and I added that to this and it worked like a charm. No bleed through or anything like that. So I was excited. And then I just kind of distressed the edges of my little dish at the top, and that was it. So I am so happy with how these turned out. They look so good. I was gonna put these in my Etsy shop, but I totally changed my mind and I'm going to keep them for myself for staging. I'm so bad. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below to let me know what you think. If you haven't checked out my latest video, you can check it out up here, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.